Hello, my good people. If you can see above my head, the countdown. It's totally wrong. I must have done something wrong. Because that one is totally wrong. Even how many days is that? That I need to count it. 174 hours. I am a week wrong. I did something wrong when I fixed that. So notice that it will be like that. So there you see what I will be playing tomorrow. But for today, it's new arc line. Oh, I need to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, this time we will disappear. And yeah, that's the actual time when that stream starts. Ah, where was I? Where did I end? I need to do something. Walk around the building. Something in the trash can? Sulfur waste. Anything over here? Yeah. automa automatons, some robots. You can use the knowledge gained from the rift in battle. Success. Ooh, a crowbar. Magic scanner housing isn't secure. It shouldn't present a challenge to open it. Body on the floor. Smells suggest that in front of you is a corpse that has been decomposing for some time, but then you hear a slight snoring and understood that in front of you it's not a corpse, but a very drunk person in a puddle of his vomit. And I am Steam. Magic scanner. If director sound about the breakdown of such mechanisms, then Alzar will immediately lose his job. The main thing is to act quietly. Probably sit somewhere near the guards. Balance of magic and technology has changed in this region. A higher magic level provides advantage to your mage in combat and exploration, while a higher technology jewelry crime bolts with defective threads weakly held the cover open, broken closed as if nothing had opened. Plated diesel jacket, diesel engineer. I can't use it.
Salazar Cogsmith remains firmly planted in his chair, still feverishly scribbling. The pile of documents seems to have grown since your last encounter, but maybe you're mistaken.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I can see you think that wearing the boss hat makes you untouchable, but things work differently down here. On the dock, either Newman comes back to work or that will explain.
Broken? This is most distressing news. If Tobias Newman can get these devices working again, I will overlook his excessive
Nice. Bring news to Simon. Ah, I couldn't use that door. I had to use that. One of the other two. Yeah, but I had made a mistake with the timer below. I put in it the wrong day, I think. But a new arc line. Simon says. No, you're not in my way. Oh, more loot for me. Now I should be able to craft something, I think. Bolts. I have one. No arm. Ah, never mind. It's a had diesel engineer. Damn, that would have looked cool. Diesel engineer. Pigs, pigs, pigs. Imagine less and look around you more. Yeah, otherwise, one day you wake up old and forgotten. Yeah, I have to do some errands tomorrow. Sorting some stuff out. Or from slums local. Meow. This a charming catch attention with an energetic chirrup. It gazes steadily at you as it licks its lips. Undoubtedly hungry. A bit of fish would solve this problem.
That's great.
I fed the kitten. Gave the cat a fish. And it became happy. Also Mike. Choo choo. Yep, be right back. I'm back. There is one issue with the new that they keep putting having a box for the kebab. You have to still use a plastic bag because it's messy. A humanoid cockerel shadow boxes while clocking into the rhythm of his punch. Clock, 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 clock. Bakwa! 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 Cocky Joe. But name's unimportant. I'm a fighter. A fighter too. Ah! Ah! Cockfights, no poor soul. Forced to fight sometimes. Forced to die without knowing for what. I choose to fight. I fight for myself. For victory. For the perfection of my craft. It's no cockfight. It's a mission. A battle run. Ah! I used to dominate the ring. Install fear in others who thought the combat was the biggest and the reddest. Wah! But recently Buck Bill started ruining my streak. That bucking bastard. It's like a boulder. I need something to help me take heavy punches and hit back harder. An armor. Fellow fighter, can you find me such an armor? I must stay here to train. exhaust. Sounds ridiculous. It works beautiful. Exit? What the heck is that? Yeah, get some clothes on. Rusty power boots. Oh. Nah, not craft again. A long way ahead. Poco, poco. Ah. Exit. Cogs and wheels, cogs and wheels. This artist person and clothes are fastened with scarves. She's plainly not the bohemian type. Her eyes light up when she notices your interest. Greetings, sir. Fancy a portrait with an elven touch? A masterpiece so unique it will take your breath away. Ready to pen a new chapter in art history? An old story indeed. I'm not just an elf, but a woman striving to break the social mold. But destiny, I believe, has a subtle way of guiding us, and one of most answer is speaking. After all, I am merely a whistle for the stories my paintings tell. Yeah, kinda. But you might also be the head person in the picture, even though you don't They're not shown. I'm into it. Shall I'll keep a run. Engage the core. Meow, meow. Cats everywhere. A child with a cat on the top of there.
A group of thugs are eyeing Mick with obvious disgust and hatred.
Well, well, if I think he's even sober today, boys. And you're always saying miracles aren't real, Bobby. What's wrong, Mick? Money tight? Run out of the good old wonder powder? Have you considered moonlighting at a brothel? There's gotta be demand in this freak-infested town for one of...
In conclusion, he loudly clears his throat and spits on the ground by Mick's boot. The giant ignores him.
Nah, keep those worries stoked, partner. They'll kill you quicker than bootleg moonshine. Those ugly bastards are just jealous that I know what and who I like. But don't sweat it, partner. As my dear mama used to say, unlovable buggers are always the first to spread hate. And stink, in this case.
The fuck are you yapping about, Mick?
Don't think too hard, Joe, or you'll overheat like a neglected automaton. Seems like it, partner. What do you want, Joe? I'm unimportant.
That's tough talk coming from you, Mick. But Simon's name isn't gonna protect you this time.
Boy, that's rich. You talking about honest work? You should have stuck to breaking rocks. Safer. It's my past life chasing me, partner. There must be one or two little things you're running from, yeah? But that's not a conversation for new friends.
The only thing...
Ouch! Take hit. And turn. Nothing really important. A coward standing behind everyone else.
Red Simon slams the phone down with a clang, exhales
Clang!
sharply in frustration, and fussily adjusts the cuffs of his jacket. Looks like someone's having a bad day.
Oh.
Damn those wretches. Why can't we manage the distribution of power like gentlemen? That would benefit everyone, right?
Yes, fixed.
With a muttered curse, he picks up his whiskey glass and takes a sip. Then his eyes suddenly land on you.
Back again, mate. I hope you brought some good tidings this time, because I've had my fill of bad news for today. For the whole year, actually. What we need around here is some stability, damn it. I knew you'd...
Red Simon firmly clasps your hand, his eyes narrowing as he briefly scrutinizes you. His approach to everything is very...
You know, you've got a real knack for this kind of thing. There's another matter I could use a hand with, if it's not too much trouble, that is.
Red Simon assumes a tense frown for a moment, but quickly recovers.
You've got it all wrong, my friend. Business and emotions, they ain't mates. We're in the midst of a power struggle right now. Elections are coming up soon, and two very eager parties are gunning to install their candidate.
All
The
right.
result is utter chaos, which doesn't bode well for me. Influence is something you've got to keep a tight grip on, my friend. And you've got to keep it under control, even when you're dealing with blockheads. Especially then.
Blockheads. Okay.
So I need you and Mick to sort out this mess. Only one side can be left standing. I don't care which. The main thing is that the victor owes a debt to Red Simon.
All right.
During the contemplative pause that follows, Red Simon's gaze drills into you, as if he's wrestling with some inner turmoil. But eventually he relents.
Technologists and those who push back against technology, mate. It's your classic portside slum scenario. Both groups are gunning to get their leaders into office.
Yeah.
They're fighting like a couple of starving dogs, no doubt. But I've got a hunch the winning candidate might be a mage. Just think about how that could work in our favour, you know?
Mage.
Really?
This city is under Director Zindo's thumb. There's no such thing as a fair election here. Whoever the director reckons has the most potential will nab the gig. But
Yeah.
you and I can give him a little nudge towards the right choice. Our choice. And having a contact in the Senate certainly doesn't hurt.
You are ongoing.
Have a chat with the representatives of both candidates. Find out what makes them tick. Get your feet wet, so to speak. Pick whatever side you fancy, and use whatever criteria suits you. Then make sure they grab victory by the horns. Right now, they seem to be focused on cozying up to the director. I don't give a damn who comes out on top, as long as they don't get in my way. Too many deliveries have gone down the drain because of these ridiculous showdowns. I don't have time for this. I have an appointment with Director Zindo. It's all about the situation, mate. The status quo can change in a blink of an eye. Sticking to childish ideals is a fool's game. Is that meant to ask if I'm dishonoring my dwarven heritage? Watch yourself, my friend. That kind of thing. What we dwarves hold dear isn't magic or tech, but plain old smarts, resourcefulness, perseverance. I suggest we set this topic down and move. Oh, my friend, you're really not cut out. You see,
All right, I'm in.
you're a give. Oh, better not be.
Basic engineering goggles. Pokemon Zindo. Ogre, greetings, everyone. What brings you to Mighty Skill? Perhaps you wish to assist me? Who are you? I'm Skill, third son of Marka the Tall, the great matron of the southern tribe. But seeing you able my extraordinary physique, I believe that it's not the answer you were hoping for. I'm Orkin, with both great strength and even greater appreciation for nature and amazing culinary abilities. Even among my powerful kin, I am known for my strength thanks to my dedication to improving my body and a petite worthy of a full-grown cave bear. Ha! Orb of Might, it's a great symbol of strength and resilience. It was lost during the Great Turmoil when we were forced to relocate due to the growth of these settlements. Now my kin make their home far from cities, closer to nature's embrace. But I decided remain here and recover a small part of our heritage. If you help me find relic 21, you will have my everlasting gratitude. I'll do it. Go to doctor. My friends, my friends, my friends. Hope you're doing all right. What do you mean you don't remember him? He was there yesterday. Sir, I sell vegetables. The only thing that concerns me is how many pounds of unsold tomatoes I had yesterday and today. Because there shouldn't be more today than yesterday. Both men are clearly irritated. The vegetable vendor looks tired, and it sounds like the man in the suit has been trying and failing to prove something for quite some time. Dan, okay, listen. What do you think about putting down those damn tomatoes and cleaning some pipes? You'll earn twice as much. Sprayed tomatoes for shit? No thanks. Damn it. What are you staring at? Wait, have you seen Howard Murphy? He's a plumber. Average height, average look, average intelligence. I don't know if he fell through a hole in the ground or what. That is my idiot employee is missing. Howard shit for brains. Murphy, what does he think he doing? Does he expect the boss to roll up his sleeves and start crawling through drainage pipes himself? I've got 3 clogged sewer drains, all his responsibility, and the bum just vanished. I saw him here yesterday. Since then, who knows? Whoa! I don't keep track of details like that. Tell him where to go, how much to charge, and off he goes. He's a bit of a dolt, but a decent guy. He was supposed to come to the office, sign something for me, and do his regular round checking and clearing all the drains. Just like he does every day, except that today he was a no-show. He's my only worker, that's why it's critical I find him right away. I've been asking every damn person I see about him. No one's seen him, and no one wants to replace him for some reason. They rather peddle their crappy tomatoes. People offer them an honest job and they turn up their noses. But do they ever stop whining about being poor? No, of course not. Whoa. I think I'm done. My head feels like it at least. All right. That one is creepy. Assassin cat look. Bing, bing, dim, dim.
You're right on time. Excellent. Allow me to introduce the big cheese of the Eastern Syndicate. As you step into the room, your attention is immediately drawn to a towering giant, currently expressing his extreme discontent, and a woman in a leather trench coat.
Is this the reality you're presenting to me, Miss Jean? A single train malfunctions and our development plans teeter on the edge of disaster? Unthinkable. It is, after all, your responsibility to see that issues like this are swiftly resolved. Yet all I hear are excuses and empty promises. All the managers seem to have their grubby hands in the pot, undermining the future we're trying to forge. I trust you will use this opportunity to demonstrate your true worth to the Syndicate, and more crucially, to me.
The woman responds with a brisk nod, her achingly beautiful face devoid of emotion. Then she shifts her gaze directly at you.
Mr. Zindo, before we go any further, do you want me to deal with these guests?
No, they're here to assist in this same matter.
The woman's lips press together in a thin line as Wayne Zindo's bushy brows furrow in displeasure. Then he pivots smoothly to you and Simon with a polite smile.
Good day, Director Zindo. I caught wind of your train troubles and rushed right over to see if I can help. Simon, Red Simon, at your service.
Red Simon. Yes, you hit the mark all right. Our rail operations are in complete turmoil, the automaton delivery already severely delayed, and the Syndicate's agents have so far produced no results, only hollow muttering. Now, I would prefer not to summon a Syndicate security detail if it can be avoided. I assume you have arrived here with a concrete plan.
Indeed I have, Director. My protege will assist you with the local shady characters. They have a remarkable ability to handle challenging and sensitive situations.
A protege, you say? Let's get a few details out of the way. You answer only to me, and don't get the idea this is a partnership. Now enlighten me on what skills you bring to the table.
Keen eye for subplots in a given situation. For example, you're eager to resolve this matter directly. Worried about the Syndicate reputation, perhaps? My smile could melt a glacier.
Interesting, but hardly extraordinary. Men of influence like myself and Mr. Harrington are often victims of the ignorant and envious. I'll leave this sort of thing to the authorities. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Excellent. It's high time.
For the first time, genuine emotion flickers across the woman's face. She's far from pleased with this turn of events.
I can deal with this on my own, sir.
We're well beyond.
I won't dunk.
Fair enough. Miss G.
The woman nods and immediately exits the room. You're plainly... Whether it was Zindo's harsh words or the nature of her assignment, Miss Jean's vexation is palpable. Yet, as you exit Zindo's office, she quickly reassumes the neutral facade of a no-nonsense professional.
Looks like I've got no choice but to bring you two along. Just know that I'm the Frontier's sharpest headhunter, the one Zindo trusts with his private dealings. Call me Letta Jean.
Let it
The
be.
rest is not your concern for the time being. I expect you to pull your weight. We need to deal with the problem quickly. Here's the rundown. A train carrying a shipment of automatons to the capital. The mission is simple. Identify the mess and clean it up. Fast. Understood? Start in the tunnels. If the train isn't functional, that's your first clue. And if our intel is correct, some magical critters are lurking around the site too. Director Zindo is less than pleased with the progress of the investigation. But hear me clearly. I will track down everyone involved. They will face the consequences of interrupting the Syndicate's agenda. Zindo has placed his trust in me, and I will not disappoint him.
Notice how determined this loyal tin soldier is to prove herself value after her recent setback.
Well, no point.
Diesel engineer. Oof. Oh. How do you guys feel? As you can see, the timer was a week wrong. A man in a lab coat standing in the center room, encircled by huge automations. It's mumbling irritably, the rhythmical and unclenching his fist. Dr. Bailey was supposed to do the rounds today, but the woman a no-show despite the whole pile of work that's me doing. Mr. Simon's the only one I can rely on the whole damn time. We have crossed paths a few times. I don't know him at all. That well, but Mr. Simon's problem-solving skills leave quite an impression. Minimum cost, maximum benefit. I wish everyone worked like that. Everyone differently. No one knows what causes it, which means a lot of superstition and gossip. But some families have been living with the infected for years and show no symptoms themselves. The primary symptom is iron growth on the skin, unlimitedly resulting in total hypoesthesia. That's when you lose the tactical sensation. Oh. What we know is that the epidemic erupting during the Techno-Mage Wars. There was never any plague before that. This is way too hard. Barely read. I can barely read today. I think my friends said it's been a long day, so they even know. So my friends, yeah. Yeah, I call it night. For tomorrow, I have some errands I need to do, and hopefully we'll see if I come earlier than the timer, or if I just start at that time. But my friends, thanks for hanging out today. Both the early stream and this shorter late one. Thanks for today. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and so on. Bye bye.